Hello everybody, hello, how are we doing? Hope you're doing okay. Hello. Okay. Are we ready? I'm pretty ready. I'm hopping straight into it. I'm pretty ready for this. Okay, this has changed again. What the heck? Something's up. Something is happening. I feel it. We're on the precipice of oh, it's probably quite loud for you guys actually. Sorry. We're on the precipice of maybe not greatness, a bit of something. Certainly the precipice of something. I'm gonna load this level again. Oh, huh? I don't remember doing this episode. Oh, is this the episode that we're on? Okay, I was confused because, well, we didn't know what characters were in it, and it was telling me what characters were in it, but never mind. Okie dokie Loki. What the heck? Gobbly Labs shut down researcher to finally stop experiments after 1,304 incidents. User Domodachiel new stories feature, it needs a longer duration, the piece of halfling advice that seared into my memory. So I drove him around while he was nursing his broken heart. I really don't know why we're discussing my sad stories right now. Eyes on the happy couple. Huh? Aw, it wasn't sad so much as cute though. But it's true that you and Mr. Bailey should have been in the spotlight, Mrs. Lua. Or in the light. Sorry, I'm trying to get the switch. Ow. Oh, my apologies, Mr. Gala. You're literally solid like a wall. I'll take that as a compliment. Ah, here we go. Oh my goodness, this is adorable. Let me move my big head. Aww, look how adorable they all are. Okay, that's pretty cute. I gotta say that's pretty cute. You've sold me. You all seem to have found your way to a seat. I'm impressed. We've been here enough that we know the place like the back of our hand. That is what's meant to have regulars, Delta. So it does. Now, shall we get the celebration started? Please, I'm so excited. That's adrenaline for you. Hang on to that feeling. You call it adrenaline, I call it deep, passionate, irresistible fascination for husband. Wow, I said that wrong, my bad. Hey, don't get too cocky, Mr. Miller. Wait, so they're married? Wait, we didn't even get to see the wedding, what? No, what? I thought it wasn't happening for like another day or something. Oh, are you taking Lou's last name, Bailey's? No, we're keeping our last names. But we'll be Mr. Miller if it pleases, but I'll be Mr. Miller if it pleases Mrs. Miller. Anything to make you happy. Ah, you always make me melt. Get this happiness out of here, bro. What is this? Disgusting? Yeah, exactly, Hyde, I'm with you. He said, wiping off on something sweet. To something decadent and chocolatey. Well, let's keep it fresh. There's enough sweetness here to give us a sugar rush. Oh, me, my bad. So, in summary, sweet and chocolatey, but with some freshness to it, please, Delta. For everyone, okay. Sweet, chocolatey, freshness. Got it. Whoa! Oh, that's awesome. This is inspired by a sweet evening treat. Hopefully the drink is all to your liking. I love it. It's very unique and festive. Very comforting. Oh, that... My bad, Baileys. Your voice isn't that deep, let's be so for real. Exactly what I had in mind. It's fun. High praise from Hyde. You know it. It tastes a bit British. Have you ever been on that side of the pond, Delta? Yeah, you could say that, yeah. I did a bit of travelling in my day. A bit of travelling, yes, that is what I've done. Maybe we ran into each other in the past. Maybe we did. Passing each other like two ships in the night, before meeting in the morning. That's very lyrical. I blame the mood on you two. All I know about the UK is the British werewolf guy I once met. He went absolutely wild during a fury, and even then, he would beg the wall's pardon after putting his fist through it. Why is that the stereotype? Like, it's kind of accurate as well, which is sad. It's like, excuse me, sorry, like, we say that so often. Oh my goodness, okay. Sounds about right. And I imagine you two became great friends. Nah, you know rude vampires are much more my type. Confirmation? Hey, actually, no, I'm not offended. Rude vampire and proud of it. That would, that was English. That would look great on a t-shirt. Awesome idea. I'll consider that for a Christmas gift. That's so cute. Right, I guess we should raise a toast. Does anyone want to make a speech? Someone? Delta, maybe? I don't think I'm the right person to give speeches. No, I really don't think so. I'm not much of a talker. I'm hardly good enough, like, I hardly talk enough to stream, bro, you don't understand, like, there's a reason I only stream for an hour, it's because I can't talk that much. You definitely are. Yes, if you want to, we'd love to hear from you. In that case, thank you for choosing to come to this cafe, Miss Lua, Mr. Baileys, and thank you for making us feel true, like, oh no, this I don't do speeches, and thank you for making us feel a true part of your lives. Here. You'll always be a part of our lives now, Delta. Absolutely. Short and to the point. Good speech. Your turn, Hyde. Really? Well, fine. Thank you, Lua and Baileys, for entertaining me. And making me consider a counselling career, however briefly. Wait, yeah, that is kind of crazy true. You're a good bunch. That means a lot, Hyde. You've been a very good friend to us. Don't think we're forgetting about you, Gala. Speech time. Right. I don't know how well. I don't know you as well as Delta, guys. And I haven't helped you nearly as much as Hyde did. But despite that, you've made me feel welcome. You've immediately made me feel a part of your family. May this warmth that you show to others always reflect as joy in the family you're starting today. Come on, guys, that's not even my fault. Wait, let me move my head. Come on, guys. The family, we can do better than that. Come on now. Oh, Carlo. Thanks, man, really. To a happy couple. To the happy couple. To the happy couple. Yippee! Complete Lua and Bailey's good story arc, let's go! The fact that there are like good and bad story arcs in this, like, in number 2 is crazy. I swear there was only one path in number 1, but apparently there are bad paths in number 2. Are your allergies troubling you again, Mr. Hyde? Delta, my dear Delta, never think that you're out of reach from my retribution. I do apologise that we only serve soft drinks here. Some bubbles would have befitted the occasion. Don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, it suits me just fine. Yeah, we're not really drinking booze these days. Oh. Speaking of starting a family, just in case, you know. Oh! I'm really sorry guys, give me 1 sec, I just want to do something. Okay. We're good. And I'm avoiding it in solidarity. That's nice, you guys. Rooting for you. Thanks, Carla. Just imagine. Little purple elves with horns running around everywhere. And thanks, I think, Hyde. I aim to please. Personally, I'm fine with soft drinks as well. Never liked the strongest stuff. He's not lying, I never saw him touch it. Is there a specific reason why not? I just don't like the taste. Never got used to it, and never particularly tried to. People assume I like to drink, especially since I'm a big burly dude, I guess. But no. Assumptions like that are annoying to me. I like that you look at it as just taste among others, Gala. Sometimes I want to taste wine, and sometimes I want to taste tomato juice. Definitely. Booze just became this big social thing. But I, for one, wish there was a bigger range of soft drinks. I went to a very expensive restaurant a while ago, and they had a soft drink pairing option. They imported some alcohol-free vermouth. I feel like it's vermouth, not vermouth, my bad. I'm not quite sure actually. Anyway, homemade some fruit juice. It all tasted really nice and unique. But then they also had edible robots. And they made a miniature forest out of vegetables and dark chocolate. Wow. When did you go to a place like that? A while ago, with my family. Back when we're still in touch. Babe. I'm okay, sweetie. I mean, you can't, like, you're married now. You can't be reacting like this at just the mention of his family, like, damn. Well, I make a mean cocktail. There's a hard version and a soft version. In the hard version, I use vodka. In the soft version, I don't use vodka. Fair enough. What else goes into it? A little basil, some lemon juice, and a pinch of salt. Tonic water. That sounds like something I would enjoy. Wait for it. And of course, a big dollop of fresh blood. Here it comes. O-type preferably, universal donors and all that. Yuck. I think this is a joke. Hope this is a joke. And this is why he never gets invited to parties. What do you mean? I'm invited to all the parties. Okay, see, maybe this is a dumb question, but why are the vampires, like, frowned upon for drinking blood? So, okay, so just to be clear, Hyde specifically, he doesn't drink blood. That's why that was a joke, because he doesn't actually drink blood. But why are vampires frowned upon for drinking blood, or just talking about blood as if they like it? Like, that's their whole thing. Isn't that how they live? Unless they don't need to live off blood, and they just choose to, in which case, yeah, fair enough. Thank you for having us. It was fun to meet your friends from work, Baileys. And your sister, Noah. She's got a very strong character, I respect that. She's impossible, you mean? But I love her to bits. Hey daughter, hello madness, how are you doing? Yeah, she took a while to warm up to me at first. Oh, just a year or 3. She probably wanted to make sure you were right for her baby sister. Heard you ask about that blood thing, and here are my thoughts. Oh, okay. Yes, that was definitely the reason why. She always thinks of me as some sort of softie that she needs to protect. Well, I mean, compared to her, Gala is a softie. I'd say Gala is a softie compared to many people. Fair enough. But yes, I think she could take him when he's under fury. That's crazy. If Delta ever moves out and I'm out of my specialty, I can ask for your sister's number, I guess. You would have to hurry, or you'll have to step over... your primary school friend, Bailey's. Margot? I thought I caught him staring at her. I bet they didn't leave it at staring. The 2 witnesses. Delightful cliche, isn't it? Aye. Either A, it's a general society thing of blood is in people, you drink blood. Drinking blood is bad. Yeah, that's pretty typical fare. But this is a society full of high elves and tieflings and werewolves that like go on fury rampages every month. Like, come on now. You seem to be enjoying the gossip very much, Hyde. Of course I do. That's how I take my best pictures. Longing glances, touch filled with pent-up desire, scorn dissimulated into a smirk. Hopefully you've captured some pictures of our lovebirds too. Ah yes, I really can't wait to see them. Well, that's the downside of film. I know, but it will be worth it, so I'm happy to be patient. Good. Okay, bro. In that case, I have a little reward for you, bro. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. A perfect shot. Look at them. We've come so far. Or B, what you thought, which is they don't actually need to drink blood, just find the taste nice. Like sugary food tours, I guess. You're right, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's B. Oh, look at this, babe. This is amazing. It's a beautifully captured moment, Mr. Hyde. Yes, truly. Thank you for doing this, Hyde. Don't mention it. I had an alright time doing it. You can keep this if you want. It's just a Polaroid, but... Oh no, it's absolutely lovely. It looks so friendly and warm. Just like the wedding we really wanted to have. Yes, once we sifted through our super details. I love that you guys... I can't read now, goodness gracious. Okay. I love that you guys have figured out that in the end. And I love this picture. Do you only have the one, Mr. Hyde? Why, Delta? You want to frame it and hang it on your wall? Actually, yes, something like that. Good thing I saw it coming. If our newlyweds don't object, I have almost the exact same one here for you. No objections whatsoever. Yeah, I'd love that. It would mean a lot to have a little memory of this day hanging around here. Thank you so much. No, thank you. Yes, Delta, I'm not sure where we'd be without you. It's so cute. So, I take it you have decided to embrace photography, Mr. Hyde. Homie said let's change the subject. Aye. He didn't want to cry. I guess I didn't want to cry. Anyway. It would seem so. Oh, come on, tell them. Tell us what? Nothing's been confirmed yet. They're certainly not going back on it, and you aren't either, right? Of course not. Well then. Just tell them the story. It's obvious you're dying to. Don't have to ask me twice. Hyde has already agreed to shoot another wedding. They're a really sweet couple who have been coming to visit their kid at the hospital. Little Rose has been sick for a while, Doctors think she's going to get better eventually, but no one knows exactly when. So her parents have decided to get married in her room, with her around. Oh no. That's so sad. I mean, it's lovely, but it's so sad. That's a lovely idea. I bet little Rose is thrilled. She is. An entire party next to her bed, can you imagine? Anyhow, they got chatting with Hyde, and just like that, he promised to take their pictures pro bono. That's very good of you, Mr. Hyde. It's nothing, I could use the experience. So that I can milk my modelling ex-colleagues for their wedding pictures. Good strap. Sounds like a good social redistribution to me. Right. Does that mean you're sticking around Seattle for good then, Hyde? I've got the house, and I've got the job, and I've got my own pocket werewolf. So it sounds like I'll be staying here for a little while. Complete Hyde's good story arc, let's go! I'm getting all the achievements. That's great to hear. How's the house coming along? Taking ages, but it'll look good when it's finished. I'm having it redone from scratch, so it's a process. But as a vampire, my needs are little. Particular. Oh, a little particular, sorry, not little and particular. Fair enough. I think it's normal to be particular when it comes to your dream home, you know? What would a dream house look like for the two of you? We're not sure yet. But we're not repeating the same mistakes. No endless Tomodachi scrolling to look at other people's homes. And no overspending or feeling inadequate on my side. My love, it's alright, I'm glad we talked it all through. Lua made me realise that it's fine if I don't earn as much as she does, and if my family doesn't contribute anything. In fact, Lua's mum told me the same thing during the wedding. I didn't know you talked about it. Don't worry, it went really well. She said what matters is... She says what matters to her is that I make her daughter happy. Which is good, because that's what matters to me too. And a happy Lua is a Lua who powers through her job. Yeah, I really can't consider slowing down my career. Well, maybe a little. Yeah, when the time comes, but the thing is, I don't mind slowing down my career. I've always been the one bringing up the kids topic. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. I hate this. Go away. Stop being nice and happy. Ah. It's not that I don't want them, but I was afraid of what I'd do in my work. That makes sense. Women are always expected to do more when it comes to child caring. I'm not quite sure what that said, to be honest, but anyway. Well, not in our couple. We've decided that when we have kids, I'll be the stay-at-home dad. I'll still do some freelance work, and when I have time, not so much for the money as to keep my brain working, but I'll be taking care of the little ones, and of our place. You know, I keep thinking how happy I am that I met you, and that I married you. Not many men would have wanted that. You'd be surprised. Times are changing, and so on. Times are making room for more people to follow their wishes. I've known many men who would rather stay at home with their children than go to work every day and almost never see them. You two just complement each other well. I think so too. Mr. Miller? Mrs... no, using my family's name on you feels wrong. They would throw a fit if they heard you do that. They absolutely would. I'm sorry, I'm like not even making any comments. I'm like locked in on the story, bro. I'm having a great time, Heike. It's almost tempting, but none of that matters much anyway. As long as we're still Lua and Bailey's. As long as we're still Lua and Bailey's. Excuse me. What was that about? Sounds like Hyde has found a new way forward. He has, yeah. I'm really happy about that. When I first met him, I thought he was a bit mysterious, and honestly a bit of a jerk. But he's really quite fragile, isn't he? There's nothing more solid and more fragile than an immortal. Yeah, nothing screws with your head quite as much as having unlimited time. That's why I never want to be immortal. I think it's like really, not really early on in streaming, but like a while ago during a stream, like a year ago or something, I remember having a conversation about immortality and whether you'd want to be immortal, and the majority of people said that they would want to be immortal, and I'm like, no, how could you ever want to be immortal? That sounds horrific. Heck, I don't want to live in this world right now, no matter forever. Even elves with their only long-ish lives have issues. I can imagine. Werewolves are somewhere between elves and humans, and we also struggle with that stuff. I guess the bottom line is, everyone gets bored and confused once in a while, right? Sorry I'm late, got sidetracked. Oh, it's okay, Multi, how are you doing? And the longer you live, the more once in a whiles you get. That makes sense to me. Bro, I feel like my once in a while is hecking every other week. Like, does that mean I'm gonna live forever? Is this a sign? Maybe this is a sign that I'm gonna live forever. Let's go. Wait, no, I just said I didn't want to live forever. I don't know why I said let's go. I will say though, I'm mighty happy that he's sticking around. For all that he can be a difficult one, he also makes my life a lot more interesting. And we just really get each other after all this time. You know what I mean. That's kind of gay, Golo. That's kind of gay, bro. Like, what are you talking about? What? Yes, we really do. At this point, even when we need to take a bit of time out, we can trust that we'll always find our way back to each other. That's right. You know, he's got a way of finding good people. Hyde, I mean, he liked Elder from the start. Not that I ever disagreed, but he just really got you right away. Yeah, he's been very kind to me, and perceptive about me as well. I'm glad he befriended you two. This chat right now, oh, it's hacking Gala, not me. This chat right now, it's really good. You're alright too, Gala. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you two. Right back at you. Listen to that. It's pouring rain again. It'd be really cold if I didn't have your jacket, babe. But are you okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. I always worry about you. Stop being cringy and cute. Stop the cuteness. Stop. It's too adorable for me, bro. I can't take it. I can't. And I guess that's kind of my job now. Only if I get to worry about you too. You guys are cute. But you know what's even better than worrying about each other? Not worrying about each other. Point taken. Rainy weddings are meant to be good luck anyway. Really? I've never heard that one. I've always wondered where that came from. It sounds like lip service for the happy couple, to avoid a meltdown if it rains, which must happen often. Really? So you don't know? Don't know what? Maybe it's just a thing amongst elves. Have you heard of it, Delta? Are you referring to the Goddess's Tears legend? That's the old one. Oh, that's the one. I've never heard of that. It's actually a whole epic medieval elven poetry, but I can give you the short version. Go on, I'm very curious. Alright though. A long time ago lived a powerful goddess. You know what, I'm just gonna say this in my own voice, bro. I'm not. The goddess had many children, but all of her children One but of all her children, one she liked best. That's not English, but anyway. They were the shyest and the quietest. When their siblings screamed for attention, they sat aside and played with clouds. When their siblings tormented each other, they silently looked at the stars. When their siblings ran away from the rain, they waited and watched the rain fall. The goddess thought, even if all my children desert me, this one will always be by my side. They are kind and gentle. They will love me and take care of me. She thought of the days ahead and smiled. But one day, as the young godling sat on the edge of a cloud pondering the world, a gust of wind blew on them and they lost their balance. Oh no. Don't worry, it's not a sad story. Alright then. Carried by the wind, they floated down to the ground, and immediately they were astonished. There were so many things around them that they'd never seen before. They were both delighted and lost. They stood rooted in place for many human eras, until a human found them though. Shall we call the godling... Shall we call the godling Aeon and the human Ray for clarity? Hard to get out of me for sure, I get lost without names. Alright, Aeon and Ray it is. Bro, watch there be a Coffee Talk 3 and these two be like the main two characters or something, I don't know. There's no reason to name them, or like to have that interaction if there's not something, I don't suspicious. Ray walked up to Aeon and, finding them stunned, guided them forwards. They took them to their village and showed them how to live their life. As days passed, Aeon started talking to Ray. They discussed stars and planets, clouds and suns. They talked of harvest and of the young children, of families and old men. They talked of time and of eternity, and as they looked into each other's eyes, they found both the briefest moments and the longest era in there. That's how they both knew they were in love. They decided to get married, but both of them wanted the assent of their family. Ray got it without any trouble. Their family were quite fond of Aeon by then. But when Aeon went to see her mother, the goddess... That's all I know, chill Lord, chill. Give her a chance, my love, she improves. But yeah, at first she wasn't thrilled. In fact, she was outraged that her favourite child should be taken from her. That reminds me of someone. I promise you, she's a lot better than my mother. Anyway, she got really angry and she told Aeon, get married if you wish, but if you do get married, then you shall wither and die just like your fiancé. Yuck. And to nobody's surprise at this point, Aeon said, I'm alright with that. What's eternity if I can't have Ray by my side? Down to get married they went. For many hours, the goddess was angry and shouted. Then for many hours, she was despondent and sulked. Then finally, she turned an eye onto the ground to look at Aeon and Ray. They were in the field where Ray had first found Aeon. They wore garlands of flowers and they were surrounded with people they loved. And for the first time, Aeon wasn't quiet at all. They were singing and dancing, their eyes sparkling, their hair floating on the wind. And the goddess saw that, for the first time in an eternity, their child was happy. She regretted her bitter words then. But a goddess's words, once spoken, isn't easily broken. In sadness for her child's mortal days, she started crying, and one by one, her tears hit the earth in a thick cloud of rain. But instead of running from it, Aeon and Ray danced with it, and so the goddess said, for each tear of mine that falls on you, may you live another year. And even as your hair turns grey and your skin turns parched, may that year see you both dancing and singing, still in love with each other. And according to elves, that's how we came to be. But I think that's a bit far-fetched. That was the most adorable story ever, what? Why? Why? Why is it all so happy? My love, are you tearing up? It's nothing. You're just really beautiful sometimes. You were born a legend teller, Mr. Baileys. And what an astonishing rendition of that story. Yeah, that was epic. I'm not gonna look at the rain the same way now. Neither will I. It's just a silly legend. It's not silly at all. And you're right. The goddess is a lot better than your mother. Told you. Where's Hyde? Get Hyde back in here, bro. I need his bitter ass. So I don't feel like I'm the bitter one, okay? Hyde makes me feel better about myself because he's bitter. This is too much happiness for me. I'm sorry. My history with rain is a lot simpler. I just really love it, and when it rains outside, and you're all warm indoors. Yeah, that's a very cozy feeling. My bedroom, when I was a little girl, was on the top floor, so I could hear the rainfall at night when I was in my bed. It was great. I wish we lived in a world where everyone had that. A place to be safe when the rain falls outside. For sure. Ah, look. Here's at least another someone who's safe from the rain right now. Well, that was a very well little guy. Can we finally discover who this is, please? I don't know why I'm convinced it's a Neko Mimi. Like, Heike could just be a normal cat, but... It's a fantasy story. There's no way this isn't a Neko Mimi. You're not gonna just do nothing with this cat character. Oh, Gala, did he shake off all the rain on you? He did a little, but that's fine. He's a cute one. What's he doing here, though? Is he your cat, Delta? No, but he's been around a couple of times. I do remember seeing him a week or so ago. He's not any friendlier than he was then. Although, he's not especially aggressive either. Maybe he's adopting this place. Wouldn't be the first. That's pretty much how you got to Hyde too. Now that's an apt comparison. It seems that he might be looking for something though. Or someone. If that's the case, he hasn't found them yet. He came by another time a few days ago, and was actually quite helpful. But he didn't look settled then either. And there he goes. I wonder who he's looking for. Very mysterious. What did I miss? A cat, apparently. Ah yes, I saw it go. What was that about? We're not entirely sure. He has come by a handful of times, but he doesn't seem to stay very long, or ask for anything. I was saying that he might be looking for someone. Ah, perhaps he's a fellow Neko Mimi maybe? That's what I'm thinking. Clearly has a brain, if it's like actively coming in here to search for somebody. Most cats wouldn't have that kind of brain, you know what I mean? Perhaps he is. In many traditions, cats are depicted as having special foresight. Messages between worlds, so to speak. He may know something that we don't, or see something that we can't see. That's just what they want you to believe. Looking mysterious to get food and cuddles. I was saying that it reminds me of someone actually. Quit being gay, Gala. We can't have this. This is not in my stream. No comment. Anyhow, what was all of that about? That was the interior designer about the house. For some reason, he needed to know exact size of my turntable, as well as whether I wanted walnut or oak floors. I just want floors I can walk on. Alright, rich boy, damn, chill. That's surprising. I thought you'd be more particular about decoration, Hyde. I am particular, in the sense that I want it to look good. He's got no clue how to get there. Just how many cute couples does this game have? Too many. Too many. We've got Lou and Bailey's, we've got Hyde and Gala. Too many. And they're all interesting as well, which is like the worst part. These two is like a high elf and a tiefling, and they're like, you're like not supposed to be together, you know what I mean? Because high elf and tiefling. This one is a werewolf and a vampire. I mean, how interesting does it get? It's not, you know, peak design trends. That carve served me right, thank you very much. I remember when a certain werewolf didn't want to drive me around. I shouldn't have brought it up. Truce. Why don't you help Hyde with decorating then, Gala? Why indeed? My job, time. Your job, time. I see. Everyone's a critic, but the truth is, Gala has no understanding of colour, material, or shape. I'm a lazy interior designer at best, but Gala is an interior designer's waking nightmare. Not true, I go for functional things. That's what people say when they've got no taste. Yeah, maybe my taste in vampires is the problem here. I think your taste in vampires is your one saving grace. Oh. Stop. There's just too much cuteness for one episode, bro. We cannot be having this. You're like making my heart feel happy. This isn't okay. Your Honor, that is an all-married couple. Get them out of here. There's two married. There's a newly married couple and an old married couple, actually. Yeah, you're so right. Wait, are they married? They are. I don't care. They're definitely an old married couple in headcanon. They probably are. Who knows? They've been together forever, haven't they? You guys sound like you're gonna be just fine. Indeed. You know, like, being like this, all together, when it's dark and damp, and feeling good and safe, and home. It's a pretty rare feeling in a kind of public place. I think kinda is the key here. As far as I can remember, this has never felt like a strange space to me. It's my space that I'm lucky enough to share with other people that I like. I definitely feel the same way. Thanks for that, Delta. I'm glad that's how it makes you feel. Our patrons' comfort has always been our #1 priority. Goal very much achieved then. That, and you're also alright. It sounds like everyone's going to be busy with our own stuff for a while, but I can't wait to come back here and see your faces again. Whether in a week, or a month, or a year. I know it's going to be a good time. Cheers to that. When the next game releases. Yeah. You're welcome anytime. Sporadically or together. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you get up to. We'll definitely pop by to give you good news. And to get fury remedies. And to listen in on the drama. I can't wait to welcome you back. It's dark. I think the rain is over. And we've kept you up for a while already, Delta. Yes, we should all use the dry spell to get back home. Consider the night cold. You go first, guys, or we'll be stepping on each other's toes. Alright. Good night, Delta. Good night. Good night, you two. Let's go, darling. Let's. Good night, Delta. Thanks again for being with us. Tonight and on other nights. No, thank you for everything, truly. Have a good rest, Delta. Will do. You guys coming? Yep, just hold the door for me for a second longer. Bay, what are you doing? I'm carrying you over the threshold, of course. That's one way into the home, not on the way out of the bar. I can do both. You're silly. Maybe, but I love you. I love you too. Bustling, busy, and a buzz. Wait, if Bailey is an elf and Lou is a tiefling, does that mean we'll get a fairy at some point? Yup. People whose thoughts I can hear almost as well as my own by now. Whose success and failures matter to me as much as my own. I suppose that's what it feels like. You know who we miss? I miss Freya, bro. Where's Freya at? You have chosen a hive. Bro, a reference to us being an alien? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, that was so cute. That was so cute. I need something like angsty after that. No. I don't need angsty. I just need to be happy for once, I guess. Fine. Oh no, that was so cute. I actually have no idea if okay, wait, let me check real quick if the next day is like a day, like a proper day, or if it's just like what do you call it? Okay, it does look vaguely like a proper day. So it looks like we have one more day to go. One more stream. Damn. So do all aliens on the Coffee Talk universe have a hindmind thing going on of sorts? I don't know about all aliens, but do you remember Neil and Amanda, like those two aliens? We are of like the same kind as them, and at least that group of aliens has a hive mind going on. So yes, I suppose. Every alien that we know of does have a hive mind going on, yes. Anyways, oh, that was so cute. Um, I am going to head off now, but don't forget, karaoke next week. Let's go. I've been working hard, so you better be there. um, I still haven't decided on a time. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm thinking a bit earlier as to not disturb people's evenings with my loud singing. But I also understand that earlier is difficult for some people. So I'm not quite sure yet. It'll probably be about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, just based on how long Epic the Musical is. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I guess maybe I'll like ask literally my next door neighbors like, yo, is there like a day where I can sing really loud and it won't bother you? Anyway, I guess we'll find out next week when I decide to do it. That being said, thank you very much for coming along if you did. Stay hydrated and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye Delta. Bye bye. Thanks for coming. Bye bye.